Hello, hello, lovely, lovely people. How are we today? This is Koooda, and we are in Kooda's world. Thought I'd bring you something a little different today, something that I don't regularly do. I do like to play my games in original, as you can see. So I have all the original, no texture packs, no nothing. But there's always that pain in the backside. You throw down torches, you kind of like spam them all over the joint. So it's like torch, trying to make sure that no funky looking bird. Trying to make sure that no monsters spawn in your house. Well, I found something whilst playing around on YouTube just yesterday actually, and I thought I'd give you a little show. It's a resource pack, and it's called DangerZone. Basically, it is a resource pack that shows you where the light levels in your game are below sufficient, which allow mobs to spawn in. So therefore basically it will show you areas where zombies, creepers, skeletons and all the rest of it can and possibly will spawn, and areas that obviously are not. So first of all, I will give the kudos to who I found it from, which was a YouTuber named Simply Sark. That's SIMPLYSARC. Good guy. I think he's actually the mod writer, because I can't seem to find anything else, but he was the one that was shown out. If I'm incorrect, please somebody do say so and I will change it. But here we go. For this to work, you must have Optifine 1.7.2. Link in the description below for you to go and download that. Download, install, and then install your resource pack, and you have this thing called DangerZone, and it says exactly what it says on the tin. Shows where monsters can and can't spawn. You add that. As you can see, like I said, I do not play with resource packs, says you all only got default. So we hit done, and you'll see that from that, back to the game, everything's gone funky colours. Sort of yellows, blues. Yellow is obviously the light, which is, as you can see, just there, it's sort of like a green in there as well. So you got three different colours. You've got, let's start with this yellowish colour and the light green around there. That means no light dependent mobs can spawn. So things like your witches, your spiders, your creepers, your skeletons, your zombies, all the rest of it can't spawn. No. This bluish sort of colour, there is only two types of mobs that can spawn in this bluish sort of colour. One is blazes. Well, we're in the overworld, so blazes are not going to spawn anyway. And the other one is silverfish, which they only spawn under certain circumstances. So if we had a block here and it was a silverfish block, obviously breaking it, the silverfish will still spawn and still try and get you. But I'll show you here as we dig further back into this tunnel. We'll just quickly dig back so we get out of the light area. There you go. Oh, I'm using the wrong tool there. Now you see this colour, this red. This red is the danger zone. Screaming at me, highway to the danger zone. No, but anyway, my singing is not great. This is the danger zone. So this is telling you here, basically, that any light dependent mobs, like we said before, that would be your spiders, your zombies, your creepers, your witches, the whole thing can spawn in that little area. So it is telling you, put down a torch. So there we go, torch is down and no longer a danger zone. So we're keeping our areas, our homes, our, you know, our tunnels filled enough with light to make sure that no mobs. Oh, there we go. As you can see up there, that's a perfect example. We've just broken into what looks like a ravine, and as you can see, the amount of red up there is unbelievable, because obviously naturally ravines are dark, so it helps you with the lighting process. As we place it in, it's given us a little light in the area. And let's have a quick, hang on, let me get a block. Ooh. Obviously we got water, and obviously all the way up there is all red. The lava there, obviously, as you can see, is lighting up the area. But basically this is what it's showing you is that obviously all this area now, as you see as I'm running up, is perfectly fine. No mobs can spawn up here whatsoever, because I've made sure to use this resource pack and change the light levels to make sure that we have no spawnings whatsoever. Must be outside. I just heard a skeleton then for a second. As you can see, just outside the door, obviously this is where I situated myself. I've not lit up the area, and as you can see, everything down there is red. This does not fully work, because if it does not detect the blocks itself, what it does is it detects the light levels within the game. So like as you can see there, the light levels around that is perfectly fine. If we'd half slabbed this entirely, it would still be red, even though we know that mobs don't regularly spawn on half slabs. The same as that down there is water. Mobs don't spawn on water. What it is looking at is the light levels of that area, and it is showing you that the light level of that area is too low, and basically it is placing it all red. And obviously you don't have to keep this on permanently. You can build your home, build your base, and you can turn it on, check all your light levels, and then when you're quite willingly finished, go back to your resource pack, hit that, turn it off, and we are back to the normal game again. So we'll just hit save and quit to title here. We will then show you that this is my normal server, Rush T multiplayer server, and just to show you this, whoa, my hang on a second, because I am a moderator on the server, I come in invisible. My iron golem farm that I built last night. Just to show you, this also does work on a multiplayer server. One of the reasons that I decided to show this was because I had a small problem. There we go. I had a small problem just downstairs. So this is obviously where my underground base is. And I had a small problem. I kept getting the odd mob spawning here. Now beforehand I used to go F3, check the block light level. If you look down, you've got X, Y, Z, F, and then LC. If you go across, it says you're in swampland, and then it says BL. That is the block light level, and it's showing that the block light level is 10. In most of this, like 10, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 9, all so and so. So basically anything 7 and below is a mob can spawn in. And I thought I'd gone through the whole of my base, couldn't find it, but every now and then a mob would spawn, and I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was spawning from down there, so I put doors to try and stop. I thought maybe spawning there, so I placed a door there. I placed, making sure that everywhere was good. Then of course, option resource pack. We'll turn the resource pack back on just to show you this does work on a multiplayer server. It's nothing that's needed server side. But what I found was, and I installed this yesterday, that light just there in the ceiling, I had a dark patch literally just here. One dark red patch there. I had one very small dark red patch there, and one very small dark red patch there, which obviously I'm going to be changing those out and make a light in the ceiling or something else. But that was what it was, and I never realised. And it wasn't until I'd installed this resource pack and Optifine, because as I don't know if I remember, you need Optifine for this to work. Links will be in the descriptions below, but it does show you, just shows you we've got little areas basically along here, obviously up the trees and things like that, up the side of the trees. Mobs are not going to spawn. Obviously we can see that this is water, there's squid swimming in it, but obviously mobs are not going to spawn in there bar squid, so we've got no worries there. We have got a space here and here which mobs can spawn, and as you go around, literally you can then go around, light up areas like they're here. Right. I did find like that one space, so one light goes in, no longer a mob problem. Same here, I had this little patch which basically was saying that this is a danger zone and there's a chance that light dependent mobs were going to spawn in there. Same as out here, we've got like up the side of the wall there, nothing's going to spawn on that, so we don't have to worry. We've got our cattle pit, so really we can do a light in there. We got chickens and pigs. Just little areas like here, this is all nice and red, so really that could do with a torch or two down, putting down, just to try and make sure that we are 100% mob free. Now you got little patches here, I've got the whole area worked out and patched up, but looking at it, there is certain places along here that are going to need a refresh and a change. Same again, that's all water, so really there's no worries. But no, I thought I'd bring this to you today. I thought I'd show you this nice little mod off, and to be fair, like I said, I've never usually won for playing mods, but to be honest, this has been a help out. This has been a big help because the mob spawning in my base was bugging the heck out of me. I couldn't understand. I'd gone through there painlessly, changing, looking at the F3 screen, changing all the block light levels, and having like no luck. So let's just change this back as simply as doing that. Change your resource pack back out, and then we are back to game again, like no problems. It's not really hacking, it's just using the Optifine to check the light levels of the ground. Also bearing in mind it doesn't work with day, so if you've got daylight and it will still show you, even if it's daytime, it will still show you where the red patches on the floor are, because it's checking for light levels and stuff like that. So just to bring you a short video today, I've been Koooda, this is Kooda's World, and all the links in the descriptions below for both DangerZone and Optifine, and a link to, I think it's the creator's YouTube page. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, rate and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.